What are some of the best practices to identify and manage the risks throughout the course of the MMV planning and design?
We'll bring lots of different stakeholders together. So this could be financial, legal, economic people from within the storage developer, and it's very much a brainstorming exercise. We'll divide people up into groups so that we have different viewpoints, and we'll go through exercises, writing ideas up on the walls. From there, we'll really go through how likely in this given project is something to happen, and if it did, what is the level of severity that would be associated with that? So from there, we can start to really drill down into the primary risks that we would be concerned at, either technical or economic risks.
So you essentially move from qualitative risk analysis into quantitative risk analysis.
Yeah, so at this point it would be pretty qualitative because it's groupthink. That might be faulting, or it might be the presence of a number of legacy wells, or it might be some surface features that are problematic. If you're shallow water offshore, maybe it's you're concerned about hurricanes coming through.
Right.
So there's different pieces that we'll look at. Where we move to the quantitative piece of this is to go back to the modeling piece, which for us is critical. This again carries through the life cycle of the project. We'll take our flow simulation, our stress simulations, so the geomechanics and the reservoir piece, and couple those together so that we can actually predict what some of these risks would look like as you progress through your injection plan. So we can run many ensembles of models, and that might help to tell us, this particular fault is at danger of reactivating if you have these particular scenarios, right? So, or we might start to see some issues with the cat rock integrity or something like this. So these are areas that we can take from modeling and really quantify. I've run 100 models. A risk only really occurs in one or two of those. So obviously that drops us way down in terms of risk profile. Conversely, if it comes out many times in the modeling, then something we need to address and mitigate.